Morning, everyone. You can see my face for once. um, so I hope you all had a beautiful holiday season and you spent time with your loved ones, whether it be with family or friends. Like, I truly hope that, you had the gift of Christmas, which is love. The gift of Christmas is love. And sharing that love with others and spreading that joy of togetherness. And Christmas doesn't always have to mean a religious, it doesn't have to have a religious meaning. It can be whatever you want it to be. But yeah, so I hope you all had a beautiful time and some time off of rest. For me, it was quite busy, but I did have some down times of rest and all that, and it was really good. I wanted to do a tarot today, plus, in addition, I want to talk about some things that I've been experiencing, and maybe some of you can relate to it. So let's start with the tarot reading. And then I'll talk about something that I have been going through. So I'm going to light this sage up, which I already did once this morning, but you can never have too much sage. Clearing my throat chakra. Another thing you might want to try with sage is having the smoke go around your arms, also around your legs, your ankles, because that's where a lot of the energy likes to latch onto, also under the arms. A lot of negative energy and beings, entities, like to attach themselves in those places. So I hope you all are feeling okay. We've been having some huge solar flares lately. The last few days have been like lots of solar flares. So at that time, you want to hydrate and ground, meditate, ground your chakras, pull the God source energy from through the crystalline grid, down through your body, and into the core of Mother Earth. And you want to do that. I mean, all it takes is 5 minutes, even less. Like, I can do it while I'm driving. I do it while I'm driving sometimes. I'm like, okay, I just need to ground. I pull that light down through all my chakras and into Mother Earth, and it helps tremendously. Water, drink water. I know I need to drink more water. I'm always telling myself to drink more water. All right, so let's see what today's tarot brings. This is for the collective today for December 27th, 2022. I call forth from within the light of Source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for activating the wisdom of my soul. I welcome in the support of heaven, the earth, the stars, the light beings, and beyond. And so it is. And I have my headphones on because I have frequency music on. It helps me stay in a higher vibrational state. I try and do it as soon as I wake up because that sets your tone for the whole day. I've been noticing that the more I can't listen to anything negative in the morning. If someone reaches out to me and I know that they're going to be in a low vibrational mood or even in a negative mood, even if they're my friends, I won't listen to their audio until later. But don't think that just because I don't listen to it till later that I'm thinking that about you, because that's not always true. It's just I don't have time. Like today, after I do this, I gotta go to my 3D job. Because unfortunately, we live in a world that, you have to pay bills. Okay, the central sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. That's good. Abundance. I've been trying to pull abundance towards me. I mean, you're always in abundance. It's, there's abundance all around us. We just have to be aware of it. Abundance, abundance, love, love. Love is abundance. Ooh, I'm going to pull this one out. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmations, great lessons. We are in the halls of learning on this planet. Are you going through your lessons? Are you completing your lessons? Are you contacting your spirit guides? They're there for a reason. Spirit guides are not your guardian angels. Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides. Answer the call. It's your time to shine. Ooh, Venusian Galactic Council. It's your time to shine. Another one for guides. Our guides are trying to get our attention. They're trying to get our attention. They want us to talk to them. They want us to communicate with them. They want us to hear them. Sacred inner space. Sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Our sacral chakra is the one that's below our belly button. Okay? A lot of us have sacral chakras are unbalanced, are unhealed. The womb area. Okay, this one came up. Inner earth. Base chakra, which is the root chakra. Strength and security, laying foundations. It's so important. We're so focused on our higher chakras, we forget about our lower chakras. We need things to be imbalanced. We can have this going off, but if we don't have this going off, like high frequency, then we're not aligned. And that way, we're still getting attached to this matrix, this 3D illusionary world. And then we get called, then it pushes us back into low vibration. So that's why it's so important to align all your chakras, make sure that they're all activated, they're all healed. There's no attachments, there's no blockages. You need to do the work, okay? You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to just hire someone and unblock all my chakras. No, that's cheating. That's not doing the work. You will not ascend in that manner. Okay. Stargate heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. This is number one important. Your heart chakra. This is number one. A lot of us, when we start on this path, this is the first thing that needs to be unlocked. The first thing that needs to be healed. Because if this isn't healed, the rest cannot align. Okay? The rest cannot be healed. You need the heart activated. You need the heart healed in order to heal all the other chakras. This is perfect. This is all about stepping into do the work of the ascension process. And then you will have downloads. You will have regeneration. You will have success in this life in more ways than one. When we do the work, people think that the life of the guru is easy. It's not. To live a life of spirituality is super hard, especially when you're alone. And it's nice. It would be nice to have someone to share this path with, but that hasn't come to me, and it hasn't come to a lot of people. And perhaps that special person is waiting for us on the other side. We don't, who knows? Or maybe it's there yet, we haven't met them yet, you know? And we need to hold space for them. I'm kind of going off this whole thing, but yeah, this is great. So I want to quick touch up on, I don't need quick, but in the next 20 minutes or so, I want to talk about some things that I've been experiencing. I'm just breathing in some light energy right now, just because I really believe I've leveled up. I have proof. It was a test. I had a soul test this past week, last week, right before Christmas, of course. It seemed like I just was leveling up. Perhaps it was testing. Perhaps it was just people that were triggered around me because they refused to do their shadow work. And when you are on fire, lit up, and you speak your truth, and sometimes that truth, people think I'm being harsh. Okay, people say, you're so harsh. Am I? Or is it because you have some healing to do? I am not a harsh person. I speak the truth, whether I think you're going to like it or not. Like, you're going to like it or you're not going to like it. That's not my problem. It's not my issue. I'm not here to walk on eggshells because of how you may react to what I say. I speak the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth because they want to keep wearing their mask. They want to keep wearing this illusion of a reality that they've told themselves exists, right? So I had someone attack me because I spoke my truth. So I did have a lesson out of it. You know, I kind of said something to someone else based on another person that I probably shouldn't have done. And I admitted my fault to that. I admitted I probably shouldn't have done that, but I kind of assumed that they knew, and I guess I shouldn't have assumed. Now, I'm not to say that I'm perfect, okay? I made a mistake, but at the same time, I spoke my truth. I didn't lie or make up anything. You know, they said I was being judged. I was judging them. Well, I don't judge anybody because I've made mistakes myself, but when I see repeated patterns, even though I've suggested to them, you know, like, hey, you need to stop enabling people that are hurting you. You need to stop enabling people that are bringing you down. You need to stop enabling people that are destroying your peace of mind. Stop enabling them. And I see this over and over again. You keep doing it, and then I see you make a huge mistake, and I'm like, what kind of friend am I to just like sit back like, okay, good luck, and not say anything to them? It's like seeing a big snake in your neighbor's backyard and you don't say anything. That you don't say anything to them, and you let their children go out in the backyard even though you know that there's a big snake out there that could kill them or hurt them. But you don't say anything because, well, that's their problem. What kind of a neighbor, what kind of a friend or soul sister or brother are you by not saying anything? That's why I can't keep my mouth shut, okay? And then someone else didn't like it that I didn't keep my mouth shut. I need to pretend that everything's okay. I need to pretend that, oh, there isn't a snake in the backyard. No, because this is a good thing that a child is going into the backyard with a snake. Like, no, it's not. It's not a good thing. I'm just giving an example of kind of what I was, So then, the day before this happened, my neighbors, or I should say my neighbor, one of my neighbors, who he and his wife I had friended, okay, over the summer. And we've been very neighborly, very friendly. And I have my RV parked in my driveway. Out of nowhere, the husband, neighbor, texts me because we have each other's phone numbers for whatever emergencies or whatever. Or if one of us has packages or whatever, we kind of help each other out and make sure that our packages are not out for someone to grab. Okay, so he texts me and he just full out attacked me, and in like 3 or 4 long paragraph texts, name calling, making fun of me, like it just came out of nowhere. And he said he was so sick and tired of my RV blocking his view. He's like, we've told you, how many times to move your RV. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have to move my RV because you want me to. And they're like, why did you move it forward? I'm like, because there is a wire that is almost touching the top of my RV. And we just had a big winter storm with freezing temperatures. So I didn't want that wire to freeze to the top of my RV. I simply explained that to him. Yet it's like he didn't even read it, and he just wanted to keep attacking me. Like, it came out of nowhere, like way out of left field. All of a sudden, he's just attacking me, and I'm thinking, what is going on with him? Like, he's basically acting like a child having a temper tantrum. It was absolutely disgusting. And I messaged his wife, who's at work, by the way. This is why he probably did it, because she was at work. And I messaged her. I'm like, you know what? I don't think we can be friends because your husband doesn't know how to act like an adult, and he's attacking me and he's calling me names and he's being very aggressive and makes me feel very uncomfortable. So unfortunately, we cannot be friends right now. Like, I'm done. I'm not going to be a part of whatever. I'm not going to be a part of this because, you need to set boundaries for yourself. So I told her, I'm like, we're done. I said, unfortunately, you are aware that your husband needs help. He has anger management problems. He's had disruptions in public places, literally to the point where cops have had to arrest him because he can't get his anger under control. He's been escorted off of properties because he will start fights with clerks or whatever, and he has issues, and she's in complete denial. She's like, I've been telling him to see a therapist. Okay, then why isn't he? Well, because he refuses to do his shadow work. He refuses to heal. And it's really going to get him in trouble one of these days. And she's so afraid that he's going to get locked in jail again because he can't control his anger. And I feel for her, and I feel for the children because they're little and they see how daddy can be a monster sometimes, and it's not good. These children, these children are light workers. They're awake. They're rainbow souls, and they see me for who I am. As soon as I go over there to say hi, they're running to me and hugging me, and they're like, Kelly, and they just want to hug me because they feel my energy. They feel that vibration that I give off. And it's not to say that, hey, I'm better than them. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when we refuse to do our inner work, we're not only hurting ourselves, we're hurting those around us. And we're destroying our life. We can have a life of love and abundance and success if we do the inner healing. When we don't do the inner healing, all we exist in is anger and hurt and sadness and frustration, and one thing after another happens wrong for us. And I say wrong because is it really wrong when it's a lesson that's trying to show itself to us? A lot of times when we have trials and tribulations, it's because it's the lesson that we need to learn from to help us to heal. That's the whole purpose of it. That's why it keeps happening over and over again. I need a drink. So that was something I experienced. And the wife, she keeps sending me messages, and they're on mute right now. I haven't blocked them, but they're on mute, and I'm not answering them because, at least for now, if he comes to me and apologizes to my face and says, I'm sorry for behaving the way I did, or sorry for lashing out at you, then things will change. But I doubt he's even going to do that because he's not mature enough to do that right now. His mother passed away just recently, and it's his first Christmas without his mother, and I think that's part of the frustration and pain that he's feeling. So I understand why he's reacting the way he is, but it doesn't make it okay. And I'm not talking to his wife because she needs to understand how his actions is destroying her life. She just lost a friendship because of her husband. She needs to realize, she is misdenial. Trust me, in so many things, she's in misdenial. And so I think it's so important that I don't talk to her so she realizes, hey, wake up. Your husband needs help. And until, we're not going to be friends because I don't like your husband doesn't respect me. This card just came out, sacral chakra. That's exactly where those feelings are. The feeling of unrestlessness, the feeling of insecurity comes from the sacral chakra. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of a healing. Let's do a walkthrough of a healing of the sacral chakra. Okay, we'll do it together. I'm going to clear some of this space. Oh, come on. Okay, that helps break up some of the energy around you. So let's go through this. We're going to take 3 big deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let out. And there goes the train. Take a deep breath in. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let out. Take a deep breath in. Let out. Well, that's really disruptive, that train. But, you know, let's just imagine a stream of light from the divine above us, pulling that in through the crown chakra and down through the heart, throat chakra, third eye, throat, heart, going into the solar plexus and into the sacral chakra. Let's light that sacral chakra area with a bright orange color, expanding that more and more. See that bright orange, orange like the sun, expanding in that area and around you. Expand it. Then let's continue that light that's going through you, down into the ground. Now let's bring that color orange, bring it into the ground, into Mother Earth, and bring it all the way to her core, bringing it all the way down into that bright core center. It's almost like another star. Take a deep breath. Now I want you to bring that light from that core back up to you, following that strand of light that's connected to your soul, bringing it up. Feeling it through your toes, through your base chakra, your root chakra, up into your sacral again. Making it bright orange and a bright glowing orange ball. Expanding that energy and bringing it upwards through the solar plexus and into the heart chakra. Now as we're in the heart chakra, I want you to expand the heart chakra, that a bright green glowing ball, and expand that around you. Bring that green chakra, that ball of blood green, bring it down into the sacral chakra. Imagine the sacral and the heart chakra doing a figure 8 together. Their energies are intertwining, going in and out of each other. Slowly, not fast, slow. Now I want you to bring the heart chakra energy back up. Expand that bright green color all around you. Bring it out at least 8 feet around you. And wrap yourself in that beautiful energy of the heart chakra, of unconditional love. From head to toe. And feel it like a warm hug, like an embrace. Now I want you to imagine a golden light from above your head. Okay, that golden light comes down into the heart chakra, into the solar plexus. Okay, and that solar plexus, leave it there in the solar plexus and expand it. Expand that golden light. And brighten it up really bright. This is your divine connection to Source. Now you can see a rainbow of colors all around you. The gold, the green, the orange, and the yellow. You've created a rainbow of auras around you. Now I want you to keep this in your mind throughout the day. Imagine these colors around you for the rest of the day. Flowing around you, expanding around you, and anyone who comes within you in your presence will feel that energy. They will feel that vibrational love that you are emanating, and it will either trigger them or they will just gravitate towards you. You could have 2 different outcomes, so it's best for us to be prepared for some attacks like I experienced. We need to step beyond it says in the Bible, be in the world but not of the world. And that's what Jesus taught. Be in the world but not of the world. That's so important. So I just want to encourage you all to start, as we head into the new year, to start a routine, just like we just did with this exercise. Start a routine every day so that you can be in a higher state at the beginning of the day. And whatever comes our way, we'll react to it in a higher state of consciousness, a higher vibration from the heart, and not from a 3D reaction. We want a 5D reaction or above, right? So I love you all, and I hope you all have a blessed week. I may not be posting very much this week because it's very busy. We've had a holiday. I was out of town, so I was not posting. And I've got some Etsy orders that I need to catch up on, some readings that I need to do. So I will be posting here and there. And this is why I did a longer post today with this. Yeah. anyways, I hope you all had a blessed Christmas, and let's get ready for the new year. Namaste.